Hey guys, you just tuned into BurntTNTFreak here, and sorry I'm clicking my knuckles as per usual. I am making a tutorial video today. I haven't made one of these in a long time. This is how to make a Minecraft server. It's going to be vanilla, and I'll explain why soon when I get into the video. But we're going to start straight off. I won't be me babbling on as per usual. So what you want to do is create a new folder on your desktop and name whatever you want. I'm going to call this so you might get cut off in this, as you see. You want to open that, have that ready open, but for now you can shrink that. Then you want to go to your Google Chrome browser and you want to go to minecraft.net. I'll just do that now quickly. So it's www.minecraft.net there. You want to go to that and it'll take you to this page. This is their new website because the old website was easy to find, but this is the new one. You want to go and download here, and then you want to scroll down to play it with your friends. Don't subscribe to Realms because that's paying money. You can do it for free with this one, which is what I'm showing you guys to do here. So set up your own Minecraft server, and then there's a tutorial there you can use if you really want to. So you want to be downloading this one. You shouldn't have to worry about this too much. But if you do, I will make a video linking to this, or if you want, I'll put at the end of the video how to do it, one of the two. So you want to download this Minecraft server. It'll be the latest version number, it should say on the actual thing when you download it. So that's the 1.10 version, which I'm showing you now. You want to find the desktop folder you used. You saved it in, so mine was YouTube test server. You want to save it in there. Just do not rename it. That's a thing I should emphasize. Do not rename this file. Let it download. Go to your folder. Why is that open? I don't know. Go to here. And then what you want to do is just double click it or open it. And it's going to do some setting up here. As you'll see files start getting created in the folder. Something should flash on the screen once like that and close again. Now it's going to come up with this is new-ish. It came around a couple of versions ago. The Yulia, you want to open that, and you can either read that if you really want to. You're just saying you're going to agree. You're agreeing to their terms and conditions. So if you just go to where it says false, delete that and say true. Don't change anything else, and just do file save and close it off. And then if you run the server again, it should theoretically open. If it's still the same, it is still the same. So then this window will come up. This was broken a couple of versions ago, but this is back I think now. So you can see how you log and chat. As you can see there, it's preparing your world here, your spawn area. Now, whilst it's doing this, you want to be going to Minecraft, opening Minecraft. Make sure you're using the version of Minecraft that you want to make the server on. So I'm using Optifine 1.10, but you can choose Minecraft 1.10. It should be prepared now. There you go. So you can type in help for any commands you want to do. I think it's just help. Oh, it's /help, I think. Oh no, it's help. Yeah. So this shows you all the lists, all the things you can do in game. One of the main things you can do with this panel, as the admin of the servers, you can ban people. So you can do /ban someone's name. So you could because it works for anyone's name. So I could just say ban, I don't know, the wooden spoon, and you got to give it a reason why you ban them. So I could just say being a spoon, and that would then they'll be in the ban list, which I'll show later. So if you're on Minecraft, you want to go into your multiplayer, and this will only work for you on your computer. But you want to direct connect and type in the words localhost. Now, if anyone else tries this won't work because localhost only works on your computer, obviously, because it's why it's called localhost. So if you join that, you should join your server. If it says logging in the good books, if not, you've done something wrong. So when you should join the server. I have shaders on, pardon the shaders. There we go. We're in the world. Yay! So there, this is your server. You won't be moderator or anything just yet. So in a second, but there, your server is actually online. Well, not online, but it's working for you anyway. This right now will work for anyone if you're doing LAN IP as well. So if someone is in your house, as of right now, though, this won't work over the internet, and I'll tell you why soon. What you want to do before you do anything is you want to go in here and you want to say /op and then your Minecraft name. So mine's BurntTNTFreak. Make sure you get the capitals in there, by the way. So there. Now on your server you'll get a message saying you're in opt. You can now use any command you want. You can do help and you get all those commands. You can go creative and build your server if you want. Wow, look how nice, beautiful world this is actually. Wow, this is a really nice world. The shaders do emphasize it though. But anyway, yeah. So now you're in this. You want to leave now. Sorry, I just thought I'd do the opping thing first. Show you that. I mean, that's not. By the way, you'd have to do that straight away. It's up to you. So now you want to just go and just type in stop. Oop, not stop. Stop. There you go. And that will save the server and close it. Never click the X in the corner server unless you really have to. Right. So if you're going back into your server list, you see you've got all these files now. And what these are is just your server basically. Now if you go into, first of all we're going to go over server. So if you go into server, I'll full screen this. Basically this is the settings for your server. I'll go over them quickly. So the max tick time is how long I think you can stand there before it kicks you off. So that's like 6,000 seconds I think, 60,000. Ignore this one. Force game mode, I think, I can't remember now some of these. This one I think forces a game mode on whatever you want it, so they can never change. Allow nether. If you don't want the nether, you can just say false because nether does make you lag a little bit. Game mode, whatever one. So when anyone joins, that's what game mode will be on. 0 is survival, 1 is creative, I think 2 is adventure, 3 is spectator. Broadcast control to ops. I think that is new, and I'm not sure what that does, so I'd leave it as true. Enable query, just leave that as false. Player idle timeout, just leave that as 0 because that's not very good. Unless you want people to time out after 10. If someone stands still for 10 seconds, they'll be kicked off the server, which is not brilliant. This is difficulty, so 0 is peaceful, 1's easy, 2's normal, 3's hard, I think. I think you can have hardcore, I'm pretty sure. Spawn monsters true. If you want to turn them off, just get rid of that and type false. Op permission level. These, I don't know what the numbers mean again, but this means what ops can do on the server. So I think like level 1 would be like only kicking people off, but level 4 they can like shut the server down and stuff like that. This announce play achievements, you can leave it on or off. I leave it as true. It's quite good. PvP, you can leave that as true or false. It's up to you. Snooper, if you want, turn it off. It's up to you though. Level type default, I think that means the world generation, I think. Pardon my voice, guys, sorry about that. Hardcore, there you go, you can set true or false. Because basically, that'll be that every time someone dies on the server once, after one life, it'll ban them. Enable command block, it's best to have that true if you're going to have like a spawn in your server. Sorry about that, guys. Max players, the less the max players is, the least the server lag. So I always say 5 if it's going to be a small server. Network compression, I think that's just how much your network can take. This resource pack, you can force people to have a texture pack when they join the server, but that I don't recommend that because it can make them crash. Max world size, don't bother changing that unless you want a really small server, it's up to you. Server port, you only change this if you're changing your server port. If you don't know anything about server ports, then don't worry about it. Don't put your server IP in here either because that's not recommended to do. Spawn NPCs, leave that as true if you want. It's up to you. Allow flight. Flight is like survival flight, I think. There's like a /fly command you can do in survival, which is a bit cheaty. Level name world. I'll get into that in a minute. View distance 10. Leave that as it is. Resource pack. Leave that as it is. Spawn animals true or false, up to you. Whitelist. Whitelist is if you want only certain people to be able to join your server. Everyone else is banned apart from the people you've whitelisted. It's difficult to set the whitelist system up, so I won't be going over that today. But if you want to see a tutorial, you can ask somebody else. Sorry, my voice is going to keep cracking all day, guys. So please just laugh to your heart's content and comment all the horrible comments. Generate structures, leave that's true. Online mode, true. If you leave this to false, then only you can play it on your own computer, which is a bit pointless in my opinion. Maximum build height, you can change this whenever you want, but that's a good build height. Just 2 seconds, guys. I'm back, sorry. I have to go all the time, guys. So, Yeah, so we're up to here. So level seed, leave that empty. Message of the day. Now this is what it'll say underneath your server name when it's online. So I'm just gonna say Flint rules, and then enable Archon. I think that's the icon of your server. You can leave that false. It doesn't really matter unless you're making a big server. So all you want to do is go to the top and say save. I'll just quickly. Okay, so. I just shrink that for now, but as long as you saved it first, shrink that for now. So, back on this now, into this folder. Now, the logs is every time you're going to go on the server, it's going to give you the all the everything that happened in the server. So let's just say someone was on your server and then someone came up after you afterwards and said, "Oh, someone was saying something horrible to me." You can go in these logs and look, and it'll tell you all the chat in there. I'll show you this after. You can see where I typed in commands there, trying to get commands. So you can see that on the console. It comes up, by the way, as well. Ops is in this file. Now this is a JSON file, or whatever you want to call it. You might not have the program for this, which I don't as well. So just open that with either Notepad or Notepad++. Notepad++ is free, by the way, if you want to get that. That's a good program to use. Basically, this will just put people into this category. It's easy to opt people in the game. You can type this out manually, but this is really hard to do manually, obviously. So just leave that as that is. If you want to change this, because this is the player limit, you can make it so if the server's full, your moderators and ops can get in even if it's full. But that's up to you. The banned players is in here. Yeah, so this, or at least everyone you've banned, and the reason, it tells you when it expires and everything. I'm not sure how to change the expired thing, but look at the video if you want to do that. It tells you when you ban them and the name and all this rubbish, so you can unban people with commands. You can also ban IPs, so anyone who joins from that IP address won't be able to join, but that's not too important because you can just ban everyone from that. But anyway, the whitelist, like I said, I tried to set one up a long time ago, and that didn't work out very well for me. So if I were you, I'd just leave it. Now, world is the actual world, as you can see. It's pretty complex stuff, even though I don't know anything about that. If you wanted to change the world, let's say you had a world you'd already made in survival, you wanted to bring your friends on it and stuff. Hang on, my Bandicam just completely froze. I don't know why. Yeah, say you had a world, you'd have to put this in here, okay? And the easy thing you could do would be so you want to delete this world first, and then rename the world you've put in to world with a lowercase w. Now, if that was confusing, it was kind of meant to be, but not meant to be. Yeah, that makes sense. So it's easier just to leave the world as it is, but if you're insisting on having your own world, there's other tutorials, and I'm pretty sure I actually did it in my old video, if you skip to that segment of the video, because of if it's outdated, but there you go. That is how you so that's all your server set up. Now, if you want to test it out again, you should open Minecraft again. Okay, so here I am back on Minecraft, and as you can see, when I change the message today to Flint rules, it actually comes up in this, you see from this, and it actually says that 0 out of 5 players. Now, you can do this yourself if you don't want to keep typing in this in Direct Connect. So, but I'm going to delete mine because I don't really use my own server very much anymore. So if we join the server again, because I didn't change very much in the settings, but I'll still be opt. I think you can see the list of banned players in this. Now, what you need to do in this is you can actually de-op yourself, which I don't see the point in doing. But if you want to de-op a player, you can say /de-op and then the name. So I could just do Ewan. It'll say I can't de-op Ewan because it's not on the server. But let's just say he was op, so I can de-op him. You can do the same with you can also do it in here. You can ban players in here as well. So you can do /ban and then the name, the reason that it says there. So that's the server. So it's easy as that, right? Right? Unfortunately, not. This is the difficult part, and the part that had me going for years: port forwarding. Now, when people ask me about making servers and stuff, friends and stuff, I tell them that making the servers is the easy part, and port forwarding is the hardest part, because I can't physically teach you how to port forward here, because everyone's things different. Everyone's route is different. Where we get your internet from, if you don't know. Everyone's different. Now there might be videos. Sorry, that wasn't helpful at all, was it? There is videos you can look at how to do it. If you type in your names thing and then say port forwarding tutorial kind of thing, you can get it for that. But unfortunately, you'll need to do this, otherwise no one can join your server. But if you want to find out what your IP address, once you've done the thing, you just say, what's my IP address? I haven't used this in a long time, this website. You just go to what's my IP address, and it will give you your online IP address. So when you make a server, this will be the IP for it. Once you've port forwarded it, by the way, this will be your IP address. That's your IP address. Mine changes every day. Yours might not. It depends if yours changes every day. Mine tends to change every single day because it's like that. There you go. That's my public IP address, so anyone could join that if I had a server open, but I don't have one open, unfortunately, guys. I will maybe do one later on, but I don't know. So that's how you. So if you give that to your friends and they can join using that, they probably have to put a colon after it in 25565, which is the port number we saw earlier. Now I'm sorry if I've lost some people at the end there because it is difficult to do this stuff. But you know, once you've got all the port forwarding done, you're set really. But that's about it really, guys, for making a server. I know it's a long video, but that's just how it has to be. The more you do it, the better you are. I'm running out of time here, guys, so I will see you in the next one. I hope you found it helpful. If you've got any questions, comment down below, and I will help you best I can. Alright guys, see ya.